Hi, welcome everybody. This is Tony VT. I just want to do a quick little video on renting out your RV and if it is a good idea. Now, you should listen to me because I've never actually stayed in an RV. I've never really been camping, but I did decide to buy a $120,000 motorhome just to rent it out. So I have a vacation rental business, and I heard the concept from watching a webinar online, and I've been doing it for about 6 months now. So I do have some experience in doing the actual rental. As for using it and whatnot, I just kind of know the basics that I've learned from going through the process and from having bought it. So, you know, I am by no means no super RV expert, but I do have experience in the vacation rental market. I have my own company, vacationcondosforless.com, where I rent out people's timeshares on their behalf. And we just started moving into the RV rental because I don't know much, but I know it is a great business, and it is a great way to make money, especially if you're just like a regular, you know, family, you know, say you make 80, 100 grand a year together, and you have this RV that's just sitting there. I think it's a fantastic idea, and as a business opportunity or a great side source of income, it is a phenomenal thing to do, because there's actually more renters than there are RVs for rent. So if you have the patience, if you have the will, or we're going to start doing it for people. Obviously, we're only in Las Vegas at the current moment, but keep below in the description. We are going to be adding to our company. It depends, I guess, on when you see this in the future, whether we've branched out to other cities or not. But then we can do the whole process for you, and you don't have to do any of the legwork, and you'd still bring in, you know, anywhere from $3,000 to $20,000 a year without having to lift a finger. So that's what our ultimate purpose is. We're just coming up with like the name, and we got the structure set up and the teams in place to be able to do this for people. But I just want to shoot a quick video. If you're a regular owner and you want to start renting out your RV, you know, I just want to give as much quick, good advice as I can. So we bought the first one. We bought it brand new. I thought, hey, that'd be a great idea, because if we're going to rent it, people want a new one, and then there'll be less things that break on it. And well, it turns out like it's not such a good idea to buy a brand new one, because apparently they don't check the back of these RVs. And even this $100,000 one I bought, you know, apparently they don't like check everything out. So it has been going good. I haven't really had too many problems with it, but except for the generator. The generator's been a huge issue, but the money has way outweighed any of the problems we have. And now that I have a system and team in place to help with those, it's not really that big of a deal anymore. But I just kind of wanted to go over a few things. So we bought it, and then first thing you want to do is, of course, set it up for success. So you could just really just rent out the RV itself. But from what I've seen on these websites, you know, people really expect you to be like a Marriott hotel. They expect you to have everything in it. They expect you to have the blankets, the pillows, the, you know, kitchenware, cups, coffee mugs, coffee pot, coffee maker. They expect you to have games on it. They expect you to have, you know, barbecues, things of that nature. Now, you don't necessarily have to, but from what I've seen, it's definitely a good idea if you have. So I actually spent about, I think it was around $2,500 getting all that stuff to put in the RV, which is going to make it more valuable in the long run. Obviously, it's an expensive proposition when you first buy it, but, you know, your break even is definitely, you know, within the first couple months, because I just did, now it won't be available in every area, but we did the Burning Man event, and we rented it for almost $8,000 for just that 1 week. Now the monthly payment on it's only $820 a month, something like that. So it almost made the whole year's payments just on that 1 week rental. So there is definitely a lot of profit potential. Plus, we've had rentals all throughout the summer, back to back through the end of September. October was a little slow because ours is a 10-person RV, and I don't think a lot of families are traveling right now because school's in, and then it's you know, just not the time to go to the Grand Canyon in the middle of winter. We're the Southwest, so I think depending upon what area you're in, you're going to have some downtimes. That's just going to be part of the business. What I would do though is list yourself on as many websites as possible. So there is, what I found is rvshare.com is the best. Outdoorsy seems to be the second best, outdoorsy.com, and then campanda.com. That one seems to be okay. I've gotten a couple off that, but rvshare.com is by far the best. So what we did is we bought all the supplies for it. And before we did that though, I listed it on those sites, and I had, you know, within the first week or two, you know, we had already gotten like 5 or 6 rentals off of it. I already have almost all the whole next summer 2019 rented out already, and it's only